And there were hundreds of people from our area in Wisconsin at the race yesterday. Those folks are now starting to make their way home. Fox 11's Kelly Schlicht has been in touch with many of the families of the local runners and their families, talking to them. And Kelly, how is everybody doing?
Well, Michelle, most of those people from our area are doing okay physically. We know of one woman who was hurt. Her name is Linda Witt, and she is from Neenah. She was watching her son run. She suffered an ear injury from flying debris. Her husband didn't want to go on camera today, but he told me she is expected to recover. The runners we spoke with say the psychological impact of yesterday's blasts are still setting in.
We saw hundreds of people running by, looks of shock and surprise on their face, looking over their shoulders.
Jeff TUE of Green Bay had just finished his 4th consecutive Boston Marathon. And as in this photo from last year's race, he and his family celebrated with lunch and a cold beer. But that celebration this year was interrupted.
Something just blew up
by these 2 explosions.
We were in lockdown in that restaurant for over 5.5 hours for our own safety.
TUE's friend and former Wisconsin Assembly Speaker John Gard also finished the race shortly before the explosions. Gard told Fox 11's Good Day Wisconsin the most triumphant moment in many runners' lives was tarnished.
It sort of steals a little part of your innocence. When you see the victims and you know they're what those families were waiting for, your heart breaks.
Just walking back to the hotel, I don't know how many people we heard from, just concerned.
Jerry Feldhausen and his family were also in Boston. His daughter Tricia and son Brennan both finished the marathon about 45 minutes before the bombs went off.
We were on the train going, and they made an announcement that that train was being taken out of service and that we needed to clear the station.
And while the runners may be scarred from what they've seen, they say they look forward to running the course again.
And honestly, the only thing I'll fear is Heartbreak Hill.
We're going back just to show, hey, listen, we can't let this, the longest running marathon in the world, change.
Well, the runners we spoke with say they will continue running in high-profile races. Some do have concerns about the surmounting financial costs. They fear entry fees will go up if extra security is added. Michelle?